Okay, welcome back to the show where we talk about life, mistakes, and the daily chaos known as adulthood, which honestly was advertised so much better than what we actually got. It really was when you think about it. I'm your host, Donald, the person who once Googled how to fold a fitted sheet, failed, and now just rose into a ball of a defeated burrito. That's where I'm at with that. Today's episode, why being an adult should absolutely come with a refund. Buckle up. Let's start off with the lie we were sold. Okay. So when you're a kid, adults hype you up. You can stay up late. You can eat whatever you want. You can do anything. Now that I'm adult, I go to bed early on purpose. I look at pizza and instantly get heartburn. And I definitely cannot do anything. I stand up too fast and nearly meet Jesus. Come on now. They didn't tell us bills come monthly like clingy exes. They definitely didn't mention that one day you sneeze wrong and your spine would file a complaint. For those at you with back problems, you know what I'm talking about. And taxes. No one taught us taxes, but they made sure we knew parallel grounds because clearly that's helpful when filing. We definitely needed that one. Thanks, you guys. So when we really think about the overall lie that we were sold that being an adult was going to be so great. You could do all these things that you put your mind through. Now, granted, they're not too wrong about the things that you put your mind through, but they definitely withheld a lot of information that would have been very important to give us. You know what I mean? So understand when I say the lie that we were sold that adulthood was great. We were sold that adulthood was freedom. We were sold that adulthood was going to make all our life problems go away from the time we were children till we got grown. Let's move on to my first point. Adult problems I did not sign up for. Let's talk about the problems nobody prepared us for. Let's see. You spend $200 on food. You get home, somehow you have nothing to eat. How does that even happen? Yeah, okay. Why did I buy hummus? I don't even like hummus, but I buy it every time like it's going to change my life. Really do, but it really doesn't. Laundry is eternal. It's number two. Never ends. A video game boss that responds every 48 hours. I know there's some of you out there that'll have multiple baskets like I do and multiple kids with multiple different clothes to wash. So trust me, I understand that this vicious game boss is on a repetitive cycle. It's so repetitive that you forget that you might need actual clothes. Let's continue. Number three, the mail is never fun. As a kid, getting mail was exciting. You remember you sit there, you come home, like, oh, Mom, can I check the mail? I want to see what came in the mail. I want to see what came in the mail today. I'm always so curious about that. Now, the only thing I get is bills and jury summons. Even the spam mail is like, congratulations. You might have $20. Sir, if you want my attention, you better tell me I want a yacht. A yacht is way better than $20. A yacht's way better than just floating and hoping and wishing that I had something more. $20 just ain't cutting you. So when you overall think about this, yes, groceries are a scam to a certain extent. I'm just poking fun at it just for the simple fact that my kids do wind up eating a lot. I wind up eating a lot. Also, my wife all winds up eating a lot. So it's not just a scam. It's there for a reason, but we're sitting there. When you think about it, it's like you put so much into it, how much you really getting out of it. You know what I mean? The same thing with the laundry. So constant. Constantly got to eat. Constantly need clothes. Constantly got to be somewhere. The mail. Yeah, you think it's fun. You think somebody should be right here. Yeah. So yeah, at the end of all that, it it's funny. At the same time, it's true. Yeah, I'll move on to point two. I want a refund on my body. Let's talk about the human body malfunctioning like a cheap Walmart robot. We're all breaking down. We're all getting older. It ain't all like it used to be. We hear the snap, crackle, pop. You hear them in my knees when I stand up. My knees crack like I'm walking on bubble wrap. My back hurts because I slept wrong. I literally injured myself by existing. And how you do that? It's just all in time. And why does my metabolism clock out at 5 p.m.? Like, oh, you ate one cookie. Good luck fitting to your pants tomorrow, champ. Good luck. I mean, I don't see what's wrong with this boy cooking. And don't get me started on the hair. Hair grows everywhere except where it's supposed to. My eyebrows look like they're trying to escape my face. My hairline is like, nah, I'm out. But all these are all exceptional reasons on why we should always appreciate the wealth that we have. But at the same time, we are not the same that ever once were before. So the things that we did, we should be able to do. We may not be able to always do. We may need to stretch more. We may need to take a little bit more time to ourselves. I mean, but honestly, with the hair, I wish I could grow a beard. But I don't think I can. I think I'm permanently with a baby face for the rest of my life. I just don't think it's gonna happen for me. I mean, one day, I do hope that I will be able to grow a beard. But as of right now, I don't think it's on my list. But let's continue to move on. Point 3, adulting skills I should have known. Excuse me. Adulting skills I shouldn't have, to be honest. 1, understanding insurance. First of all, insurance is it's not complicated once you understand it, but it is a big hurdle to try to get over. So health insurance, car insurance, home insurance, we're basically gambling with paperwork. That's really what it all boils down to. It's just paperwork telling you that I own this type of paperwork for you to cover this type of paperwork on this piece of paper, and I pay you for it. And sometimes that deductible is way more than what it's worth. So sometimes I may continue on in my life until I make that deductible. Number 2, fixing random household problems. The smoke detector always beeps at 2 a.m., not 10 a.m., not 5 p.m., always the middle of the night like it's possessed. Which is really kind of disturbing if you really get into the paranormal and you start really thinking about it. You're like, is it possessed? Am I? Should I be worried? Or you could always just change the batteries out and you'd be fine. Yeah, but that's neither here nor there. Number 3, knowing what everything costs. As a kid, wow, the world is magical. As an adult, why is cheese $7? Who approved this? I would love to know why the cheese is so high, but I don't make the rules. I don't write the bills. I'm not in the legislature to really understand why cheese is $7, but cheese is a commodity. I guess that everybody will. It's kind of high in demand, I guess. I don't know, but the cheese. And let's go forward. Creating your own IT department. For every adult becomes a tech support against their will. Wi-Fi goes down for 3 seconds, and suddenly you're a network engineer. So let's keep it moving with the real life examples of adult failures. The other day, I cooked something healthy. At least I thought it was healthy. Turns out it was just sad food. No flavor, no joy, just disappointment on the plate. Ate that up. It was a very good one. But it's all about trial and error. Not every time you're gonna cook something it's gonna always taste that good. But I'm just poking fun of it. Because the things I cook definitely have flavor, joy, and no disappointment. They come to you with a full belly. Yeah, you leave it with full belly, happy. Also, why do we do that thing where we set 24 alarms? 7, 7:05, 7:07, 7:10, 7:12. Why do we think 2 minutes is going to change our life? Well, I mean, 2 minutes has never changed anybody's life. I mean, yeah, I guess you could say it does in a certain way. But the 2 minutes, I think we're just trying to add it up to the extra 15 minutes of sleep that we're just trying to get, just because we're a little bit more tired than what we expected. So, needless to say, the 2 minutes adds up. But these are things that we should probably stop doing and just snooze the alarm for the next 15 minutes and you just get up. We're not doing no benefit to our life with this 2 minute interval uh, alarms. So, to wrap all up together, in conclusion, adulthood is a subscription service nobody asks for, with no customer support, and the free trial ended as soon as you turned 18. But hey, at least we're all struggling together. Thanks for listening. Thanks for laughing. And remember, if life ever feels too stressful, just go take a nap because naps solve 80% of adult problems. Catch you next time.